towards the end of times, the Muslims and the Romans will form an alliance against a third party. Now this is very atypical from the other ahadith, because all the other ahadith mention what? That the Romans on one side and the Muslims on the other side. Correct? So, in my humble opinion, and Allah knows best, these ahadith apply at the beginning of the Armageddon. Things are going to happen where Muslims and Romans will ally with one another. And then that alliance will be destroyed, only to get worse and worse until the Mahdi and Dajjal and Isa come. And Allah knows best. And during this time frame, people will convert from the Roman side to the Muslim side. What are these ahadith of this alliance and treaty? And also these are authentic hadith. This hadith is in Abu Dawood, that Auf ibn Malik al-Ashja'i said, I visited the Prophet ﷺ during the Battle of Tabuk, when he was in the Battle of Tabuk. And his tent was made out of leather. So I sat in front of the tent. The Prophet ﷺ gave me permission. He said, come in, ya Auf. So Auf came. The Prophet ﷺ said to Auf, O Auf, count 6 things before judgment will happen. He gave him a prediction. Number 1, Mawti, my death. Auf said, as soon as I heard that, I was shocked and saddened. SubhanAllah. The first sign of Judgment Day is the death of the Prophet ﷺ. Number 2, he said, Fathu Bayt al-Maqdis, the conquest of Maqdis. Has that happened? Yes, in Abu Bakr's time. And when he said this, it was impossible to even think of Bayt al-Maqdis being in Muslim lands. Wallahi, it is one of the biggest miracles of the truth of Islam that our Prophet ﷺ predicted these things, and they took place within a year after his death. A year after his death, Bayt al-Maqdis is conquered. One of the most unexpected historical turns for Western historians is the rise of Islam. It is inexplicable. They cannot explain it. How could a group from their perspective of ragtag Bedouins come and disrupt human civilization, destroy the Sassanid Empire, carve out the Byzantine Empire, create a civilization that was even more glorious than the both of those previous ones combined? They don't understand how that happened. So for us, our Prophet said, number 2, it will be the conquest of Jerusalem. Number 3, a plague that will come amongst you and destroy your children and your wealth and property, and it will purify your good